My name is Krystal Briscoe, and in this video, I will explain parent or guardian and student involvement in the IEP process. I will explain the IEP process and its components. I will explain expectations for an ongoing communication between teachers and parents or guardians. And I will also discuss my ethical responsibilities as a teacher with your child's special education in mind. I would like to first begin by saying parent or guardian involvement and student involvement is absolutely necessary throughout the whole IEP process. And there is nothing in the IEP process that can be done without your parental approval. And I will explain that further. So first, the first step of an IEP is the referral. And this can come from you, the parent, or a teacher that would like to have a student evaluated for a disability. First, the referral, once this process is started, the parent must be notified. And this is a written notice. This is a written communication from the school to the parent explaining, we would like to evaluate your child, but not without your consent and your approval. And at this time, you will also be given procedural safeguards. And this will notify you of your rights and your protections as a parent and as a student under special education law. Once you receive, and you will receive a copy of this every year. Once you receive this and agree to it, then your child will be evaluated. When your child is evaluated, we are gathering information about your child's educational needs. And we are using this information to guide our decisions for your child and their education. Using this information, we will go on to answer two questions, determining your child's eligibility for special education and services. And these two questions are, does this child have a disability? Is it one of the 14 covered under IDA that adversely affects your child's educational performance? And the second question is, due to this disability, does the student need special education or special services? So these two questions, if they are answered yes, then we would go on to create an IEP. There are 5 components to the IEP. The first is present level of performance. This will include data from tests and assessments to show us where your child currently is. Then is annual goals. Annual goals are measurable academic and functional goals that will be set for your child to reach within a year's time. And then there's educational progress. And this will explain how these goals will be measured and in what length of time. Will they be measured quarterly or how frequently and how they'll be measured? And then the fourth component is special education and related services. What modifications will be made for your child in special education and related services, supplementary aids and services. And then number 5, the last component of an IEP is alternative assessments and accommodations. So how will your child have alternative assessments for student achievement and how will this be done? The IEP process can seem confusing or like there's a lot of parts to it, and that's okay. We are here to work with you through every step of the way and with your approval. I want an ongoing communication between me, myself, the parent, students, and the school. Always. Your voice will always be heard, considered, and this process can only move forward with your approval. If there's anything you don't know, I am always open for concerns, questions, anything that you ever need regarding your child's education. I also want to stress that I have ethical responsibility to the profession of teaching, to professional conduct, to my students, to my school community, and with using technology. So I will only communicate with you in ways that are private. I will only communicate about your child in privacy and with others that can help your child's educational journey. And that is how I will instill trust in me to you so that you know you can always trust me. And I have your child's best interest and your family's always. Thank you.